The crypto market can be a very tough place to figure out. It can be tough to navigate and find which ones are going to pop off. It can be difficult to actually make money in the market and continue to see your investments do well, which is why obviously you should come subscribe to Final Stand and make sure you can stay up to date on everything to have the best ability in the market, especially right now, to actually make the most money possible. And even still, as difficult as it can be, sometimes there are clear and overwhelming signals. In Dogecoin especially, we have seen multiple that are continuing to pile up that suggest that you are very smart to buy a token at a certain price. And right now, those signals are piling up and piling up and piling up for Dogecoin to a very large degree. You can see right here a picture of Mark Cuban. Now, why did I include a picture of Mark Cuban there? Well, it's relatively simple. Mark Cuban has continued to be a supporter of Dogecoin for a while now, and he is now starting to roast some Bitcoin maxis who are hating on Doge, and also continuing to support Doge publicly on social media. Very much more he can do, which is obviously good, but he's already done so much, accepting Dogecoin for Mavericks merchandise, Elon Musk accepting it for Tesla merchandise. Now the next step is for both of them to actually accept it fully and all the way for every company they're capable of. And why? Well, it's simple, because Dogecoin makes the world a better place. It's the best cryptocurrency, and you can also increase engagement, increase business by accepting it, especially once those Robinhood wallets come out, which we're expecting to happen next month. By the way, if you just came into live, take a second to press the like. We're already seeing a ton of rockets, so if you want to add to the rocket energy, you're welcome to do that. You're also welcome to come and join the Patreon. Right now, we're seeing a ton of energy in the Patreon. A lot of people are messaging me saying, Matt, can we get some early information on this? And the answer is, come join the Patreon, and you can stay up to date really closely on what's about to happen here, which is going to be the biggest pick we have ever done on the channel. It's going to be on the BNB chain. If you're unfamiliar with that, I did a full Patreon article, and I'm going to write an even more inclusive one that actually goes step by step on how to buy in BNB if you were interested in doing that. And you can actually participate here at the beginning, because this is going to be launching in exact coordination with the Patreon post that I'm doing, and also another major influencer, and then a bunch of smaller influencers as well, all at the same time. So we're going to really organize this and design it as well as possible to see insane gains. Now, there's no guarantees in crypto, but this right here is a very good opportunity that you're obviously going to want to be part of the Patreon to join in on. And under this tweet where Mark Cuban basically just called out the Bitcoin maxis and hyped up Doge, this is what the tweet he responded to said: Bitcoin users should kiss the money sign of Dogecoin because they are the gateway to Bitcoin. Mark Cuban, do you agree? Basically, he's making the point that so many people have actually come to Bitcoin and to the entire crypto space because of Dogecoin. That is in fact extremely accurate. Right now, the name recognition of Bitcoin is actually very similar to the name recognition of Dogecoin. Technically, it's still a good bit higher, but in terms of the top two, it's Dogecoin and Bitcoin. Ethereum is not even really close to Dogecoin in terms of name recognition, and maybe it will be at some point if it starts to take off a little bit more for NFTs, if it starts to take a little bit off a little bit more for other projects. But right now, Dogecoin is at the top there when it comes to bringing people in to the crypto space. So it's a really big deal that Doge has done that. And obviously, CryptoJeb has a point there that Bitcoin maxis should really love Doge way more than some of them do, simply on that note. And Mark Cuban with the 100 tweeting that out and getting a decent amount of likes and retweets for that, which is cool to see. Then Billy underneath said, I've said this too, Bitcoin marketing for maxis is basically, I'm better than you, you're all losers, come join. And then he said a bunch of words that YouTube will get mad at me for saying, but basically just the worst words you can use, basically calling them just, boring, bad, terrible. Those are some words that we can put in replacement of it. You can read it right there. I mean, that's pretty harsh. He was not holding back at all. And he said it was never going to grow the space or attract new people. Dogecoin did. That's true. And I also responded underneath saying Dogecoin is fun. At the end of the day, fate loves irony, and the most entertaining outcome is the most likely. Dogecoin becoming the crypto of Earth, the most entertaining outcome by far. Also, another major update from Elon Musk, and this is specifically in relation to what's going to happen with the Dogecoin Moon mission. Elon Musk is continuing to do cool things for Doge, actually taking real steps, not just talk. He's accepting it for Tesla merch. Only merch right now, store-wide, is what we're predicting very soon, and we're already seeing inclinations that's going to happen in the actual Tesla code on the website, which is exciting. Yes, if you just came in, take a second to press the button. Let's see if we can get up to 369 likes. Obviously a great goal to hit on the live tonight. And also, can we get a bunch of rockets? Obviously that is going to be something that will help as well, get the live out to more people. Matt, since you mentioned Doge 2K22, it tripled in market cap. Insane. Look at the PooCoin chart. Interesting, coming in from Crypto Bull. Yeah, we have a lot of good picks on the channel, so I'm glad if you made some money from one of the picks we've mentioned here on the channel. Obviously, then I commend you for that, and hopefully you'll see way more profits in the near future, which I believe you most likely will. Make Walmart accept, says Carlos. They're one step closer, right, with the NFT project they're working on. Now we need them to actually ramp that up to the highest level possible and actually be accepting crypto nationwide in their stores. Globally would be nice too. Come on, Walmart, what the heck are you waiting for? But Elon Musk tweeting this picture out with the rocket going past the moon, and a beautiful moon shot you can see as it just barely the tip, just a little bit of the tip is covering up the moon there. You could definitely make an inappropriate reference there if you would like to, but the rocket ship going directly over the moon, a very beautiful, stunningly impressive picture that just shows this massive behemoth of metal flying at impressive speeds with this entire stream of molten fire coming out the back, if that can be accurately used, the word molten, to describe fire coming out of a rocket. I don't know if it can. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. But I know one thing's for sure. My third grade English teacher will be very mad at me if I did in fact use that word wrong. I'm sorry, Mrs. Stevens. Next time I will make sure to study harder in your class and get a better grade. I mean, the B wasn't too bad, but I know I should have gotten an A. I'm sorry, Miss Stevens. This is why. I mean, if Miss Stevens, if I had paid more attention in her class, maybe I would actually be accurately using words like that more often. Sorry, once again, Miss Stevens. But you can see a beautiful picture there. Then underneath he comments this: back to the moon soon. Now we've seen Elon predicting that he's going to be able to put a Dogecoin on the moon before Bitcoin. Now, the Bitcoin mission was planned to happen by the end of 2022. Elon Musk has hinted multiple times that maybe it can happen before the end of 2022. Now, this is confirmation because we had not heard from him in a while on the moon mission, on the Dogecoin to the moon. We had not heard from him at all on that. But now that he's saying here, not only back to the moon, but soon, the first time we have gotten any kind of tweet like that from him, and with the capabilities they already have, with the rockets, with Starship, with what we are seeing right now with Falcon, all the things together really suggest that this could happen way faster than we're thinking. And Elon Musk playing into that very strongly and very directly with that tweet there. I also went ahead and made this for fun, which I think is the more beautiful version. Come on, Elon, maybe you should have tweeted this version instead. This is, by the way, so this is the real version that has the Dogecoin moon. This version, Elon actually took my picture of the Dogecoin moon and photoshopped it. Unfortunately, that's what the moon actually has, a giant Dogecoin on it. If you look closely, you can check, go outside with the telescope right now. You can see the giant Dogecoin on there, but Elon Musk, unfortunately, photoshopping that out. My very real image here that actually shows the real moon is, of course, the one that is getting all the likes and attention here. Elon, nice try, but we know you photoshopped it. We're not dumb, obviously. Sarcasm, huh? One of the things that makes the show fun, isn't it? I follow you on Twitter too, says Carlos A. Nice. And when Elon Musk was on SNL, everybody expected to jump, and it did. Well, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people actually made money on that trade. You have to make sure in big hype events to trade appropriately. You need to be taking profits at times when you need to take profits, and you need to make sure that you're actually buying in on the dips if you want to be accumulating. It really just depends on your personal strategy. But I have definitely in the past tried to help guide you along those big moves with Dogecoin, and I will in the future too. So make sure subscribe with the notifications on for that, right? But personally, I have not sold any Dogecoin. I don't even remember the last time I actually made a Dogecoin sell, with the one exception of that one time I accidentally sold something and bought it right back. But besides that, and it was like $2,000 or something. It was a small amount. But besides that, I have not sold Dogecoin in an extremely long time, and I really plan to hold this for the long term here, because we know Dogecoin has way too much potential, way too many catalysts for it not to just go completely crazy. And that's why I'm very happy about that, very excited about it. And you just love the little face too much to actually press that sell button. You can't do it. At least not on purpose. Yeah, that's a roast of you, Matt. Just Huddle says goosebumps. Granny here. Can I interview you, Granny? Doge says Bob. Then more rockets. Oh, look at that. Well, how many likes? Oh, we're up to 300 likes just now. We're only 69 likes away from 369. I mean, we're so close. If we get there, we'll do a Dogecoin to the moon again, which is appropriate considering the subject of this live actually is Dogecoin going to the moon in part, which is obviously fun. But thanks, Mark Cuban, for your love, and also cool to see Billy and other people defending Doge under there. Obviously, the maxis, the reason why they don't like Doge is because they understand that Dogecoin's having way more fun than them, and also that it's the future crypto of Earth. Maybe some of them don't understand the second part, but they definitely think the first part, and that's why there is some animosity between the Dogecoin community and the BTC maxis, the worst people in the crypto space, unfortunately. Now, I love BTC. I love most of the BTC people, but not so much with the maxis, who just think only BTC can be successful, and any other crypto is, of course, blasphemy in their words, right? Well, that's a ridiculous term to even use at all in cryptocurrency. It's out of place. But you know what? They're over-exaggerating here, and they're being dramatic. Obviously, they deserve some of the criticism that they get, and we're not going to stop it either. You know, you can handle it, buddy. Robinhood, by the way, had this update here when it comes to Shiba Inu coin. A lot of people here on the channel have asked about Shiba Inu coin. We've had multiple people talking about it. We've actually had tweets about Shiba Inu coin that went surprisingly viral, and one of those tweets, I actually said I would buy some Shiba Inu coin if the tweet reached a certain amount, which I didn't even think it was capable of reaching, but it did. And then we bought in, we followed through on our word there and bought a heck of a lot of Shiba Inu coin. So obviously from there on, I really had a new respect for the Shiba Inu coin community that I didn't have before. I think it's cool what they've been able to do, actually, even though at first I was very skeptical. I was like, okay, well, I love Dogecoin, are they gonna hurt Doge? And the truth is, they've actually brought in more people to crypto, especially in Asia, and that was something that Dogecoin was kind of lacking. That was an area it was lacking in. It was mostly a big United States thing. It was a big meme here, especially because of Elon Musk. So Shiba actually helped to bring in more people from Asia as well, and a lot of those people ended up buying Dogecoin too. So some good stuff there overall from that. And we can see Robinhood actually giving an update on if they're going to be accepting Shiba Inu coin, basically saying that, yeah, we may. But we're not going to. But we may. We may do it after this, but yeah, probably not. Does Shiba Inu coin need Robinhood to be successful? No, it doesn't. It's capable of spiking again. Is it risky? Of course it is. I mean, it's Shiba Inu coin. It doesn't have the catalysts that Dogecoin has are specific to Dogecoin. No other coin in the world has catalysts like that. Even Bitcoin itself does not have catalysts that are the size of what Dogecoin has coming that we know of, especially. But there's going to be many more that we aren't even familiar with yet because they have not even been planned out at this current point in time. But basically, the update here, Robinhood Chief Financial Officer Jason Warnock said he was aware of the demand for more cryptocurrencies to be added to the platform, but added that the company didn't want to jump the gun there. Bitcoin reported Sunday, January 16th, Bitcoin.com reported, speaking to the Wall Street Journal's virtual CFO Network Summit last week, Warnock said that the company wants to have more clarity on the matter first. His words came in response to supporters of the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency petitioning for the brokerage to list SHIB, which has garnered over 550,000 signatures. We're a highly regulated company in a highly regulated industry, and we think it's important that we get a bit more clarity from regulators, Warnock said. So there we go. That's the quote from him. Now, this article actually spun it as saying Robinhood will wait on regulators before adding Shiba Inu, as if they had said they're definitely going to do it. Well, no, that's not the case. What they said is that they're going to consider, after we see more information coming from the government on regulations, then at that point they'll consider adding other cryptos, which basically, let's be honest, that's kind of giving the runaround there. It doesn't seem like there's any intention. We also saw the CFO specifically of crypto on Robinhood, not the overall CFO, basically saying, Chief Financial Officer, if you don't know what that means, basically saying that no, we're not going to add any other cryptos. We're sticking with this. We're not going to add your crypto. We're not going to add your crypto. And right now, there's 7 cryptos on Robinhood. They had one other, which no longer is on there at this current point in time in XRP. But at that point, you know, they kind of stopped. They haven't really wanted to go too far back into the crypto space. Now, could I feasibly see them adding multiple other cryptos? Yes, I could. Which ones would those most likely be? In theory, we may see Cardano. I don't know if they would want to add BNB, probably not. They may want to make their own crypto. Like, why wouldn't Robinhood decide to make a Robinhood crypto? It just is kind of common sense at this point. If BNB, they have their own crypto, Binance does. If we see Crypto.com, they have their own crypto. Why in the world wouldn't Robinhood throw together a crypto? They have the funds, they have the resources. It would make a lot of sense to do that. But I don't know if they're going to. In fact, they're probably not. It doesn't seem like there's any signals suggesting that they will. It doesn't seem like there's anyone in the company that necessarily is pushing for that or wants it to happen. But as we look at this, we can definitely see some interesting words there. He also said, there aren't compelling reasons strategically for our business to put any meaningful amount of corporate cash into cryptocurrencies, which is somewhat true, but also really false, because Dogecoin played such a significant role in their company. It's the only thing that can save them at this point. So yes, they shouldn't be focusing too much on cryptocurrencies more broadly, but at the very least, they need to be helping Dogecoin as much as possible. And Dogecoin going up, if you are a fan of Shiba Inu coin, will by inevitably will actually cause SHIB to go up some as well, because when one goes up, typically we see the other one going up, not always to the same extent, but typically does still have a rise there from that. Tesla, please allow car purchases with Doge, says David. Okay, I happen to agree with that. Come on, Tesla, what the heck are you waiting for? But anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.